Welcome back to PCMA TV, everybody. I'm Carrie Fairneck, joined now by Deborah Sexton, President and CEO of PCMA. We're talking about Brexit. Now that the UK has decided to leave the European Union, what has PCMA's response been to this pretty surprising decision?
Well, we are conducting interviews, and we are obviously reaching out to all of our global planners to talk to them about where they see this affecting their particular organizations. However, this was a very close vote, and I think it's going to take us and the industry several months to really analyze what this means to the European and the global professional planners. And I think our job is to constantly keep people as up to date as possible about what we're hearing, what we're seeing. But again, it's a little early, and we're hearing lots of things, quickly that may or may not hold in the 60 to 90 day time frame that we're talking about.
Are there specific things that global event organizers should be looking for? Things you're keeping an eye on to kind of gauge what the response will be?
Well, certainly currency fluctuation is something that they have to be looking at and analyzing very carefully, particularly if they have something coming up in the short term. What does this mean, and how is this going to impact them? And is there an opportunity to buy currency to protect themselves? So I think that's something we have to look at. You know, I sit back, and I must say I was probably a little surprised, but I'm now getting a sense that there's a global discomfort, maybe even anger, in the world today about how business has been conducted. And we're seeing it in the United States, we're now seeing it in Europe. And I think that's what's driving so many of these types of decisions. Hopefully, the decisions are not just being driven in that regard, but that they're understanding the consequences that might come on the heels of something like this. So I'm fascinated to watch what happens in the near future. And again, we will be there delivering every possible bit of information we can to enable our members and other global planners to successfully execute worldwide.
Absolutely. So really, big picture, it's sort of be open to change and no knee-jerk reactions, right? Let's take our time before we decide how this is going to impact. Right. And if you have a show planned in the UK in the near future, could be a benefit, right?
Probably going to save some money. Yeah.
So there is a positive, that is for sure. Deborah, thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Right here on PCMA.